Hello everyone, good evening. So here we shall solve some more JEE Mains previous year questions on the chapter functions. So any doubts if you have in any steps, then please write that in the comments section. We shall obviously clarify them in the subsequent videos. And also in any other chapter of maths, if you have more difficulty, then please mention the name of that chapter also in the comments section. So that we can give more priority on it and solve more and more questions on that chapter. Also, some important homework questions on every chapter will be uploaded in the Sapience Education application. So please install our Sapience Education application, whose link has been provided in the description. So here it is told that let the range of the function f of x that is equals to 1 by 2 plus sine 3x into plus cos 3x, where x belongs to R, and its range of this function f that is given as a to b. If alpha and beta are respectively the arithmetic mean and the geometric mean of a and b, then alpha by beta is equal to. So here alpha is the arithmetic mean of a and b, means it is a plus b by 2, and beta is the geometric mean of a and b, means it is root over ab. So we have to find the value of a alpha by beta. This value we have to find. So therefore now, as you know, sine 3x plus cos 3x, as you know that the rule is that a sin x plus b sin x, b cos x, a sin x plus b cos x can be written as square root of a square plus b square into sine of x plus alpha, where alpha is tan inverse of b by a. Yeah, alpha is tan inverse b by a. So then it can be written as square root of a square plus b square sine of x plus alpha. Since y, if we multiply and divide it by a root over a square plus b square, then we will get it as a by root over a square plus b square sine x and plus b by root over a square plus b square cos x. So if we take this as cos alpha, then this will be obviously sine alpha. So then we can write it as square root of a square plus b square sine of x plus alpha. Since y, it will be sine x cos alpha plus cos x sine alpha. So it will be sine of x plus alpha. So hence its maximum value. Therefore, we can say that the maximum value of this is square root of a square plus b square, and the minimum value of this is minus square root of a square plus b square. Since we know that sine theta, that will be obviously always go from -1 to 1. So therefore, square root of a square plus b square sine x plus alpha, that will go from minus root over a square plus b square to plus root over a square plus b square. Its maximum value is square root of a square plus b square, and minimum value is minus of square root of a square plus b square. So now so alpha by beta value we have to find out. So now similarly here this sine 3x plus cos 3x this can be written as root 2 sine of 3x plus alpha, where alpha is equal to tan inverse of 1 by 1. So tan inverse 1, so that is equal to pi by 4. So therefore this can be written as root 2 sine 3x plus pi by 4. So therefore, this its maximum value of sine 3x plus cos 3x, its maximum value is root 2 and minimum value is minus root 2. Now if we add 2 on all sides, then we will get that this will go from 2 minus root 2 to 2 plus root 2. So therefore 1 by 2 plus sine 3x plus cos 3x, which is the given function. So that will go from 1 by 2 plus root 2 to 1 by 2 minus root 2. Means its maximum value will be this one and minimum value will be this. So therefore the range of the function f, that is obviously from 1 by 2 plus root 2 to 1 by 2 minus root 2. Or we can, yeah. So therefore the value of a is this 1 by 2 plus root 2 and b is 1 by 2 minus root 2. So therefore the value of alpha, that is their arithmetic mean, so that will be 1 by 2 plus root 2 plus 1 by 2 minus root 2 divided by 2. So this will be 2 into this. If we take the LCM, this will be 4 minus 2 into this will be 2 minus root 2 plus 2 plus root 2. So root 2 will cancel, and 2 to the 2 plus 2 4, 4 by 2 into 2, that is also 4. So alpha is equal to 1. And beta, that is the geometric mean of a and b, so that is root over ab, so it is square root of 1 by 2 square minus root 2 whole square. So that is square root of 1 minus 1 by 4 minus 2. So that will be 1 by root 2. So therefore alpha by beta value we have to find, which is 1 by root 2. So that is equal to root 2. So option C is the correct answer. When here it is told, if the domain of the function f of x equal to sine inverse of x minus 1 by 2x plus 3, it is r minus alpha comma beta, then 12 alpha beta, that will be how much? 12 alpha beta value we have to find out. So x minus 1 by 2x plus 3, that is equal to this. So as you know that we have to find the domain of this function. So x minus 1 by 2x plus 3, that should be greater than minus 1 but less than 1. So therefore we can say x minus 1 by 2x plus 3, that should be less than or equal, that this minus 1, that should be equal to 0. Minus 1, that should be less than or equal to 0, and x plus 1 by 2x plus 3 plus 1, that should be greater than or equal to 0. So therefore we can say this will be x minus 1 minus 2x minus 3 divided by 2x plus 3, that should be less than or equal to 0. And if you take the LCM, this will be x plus 1 plus 2x plus 3, that should by 2x plus 3, that should be greater than or equal to 0. So from here you can say this will be minus x minus 4 by 2x plus 3, that should be less than or equal to 0. And this is 3x plus 4 by 2x plus 3, that should be greater than or equal to 0. Or this we can write x plus 4 by 2x plus 3, that should be greater than or equal to 0. And this will be 3x plus 4 by 2x plus 3, that should be greater than or equal to 0. So it means that we have to take the intersection of these two solution sets, since here AND function has been used. So AND function is used. So therefore for the first one, which is x plus 4 by 2x plus 3, that is greater than or equal to 0. So for this, if you draw the number line, so this will be at the critical points are -4 and -3/2. So if we take a value which is more than -3/2, let's say 0, if we take, then it will be greater than 0. So this will be, this part is negative, this part is positive. So therefore here the solution set, that will be x belongs to -infinity to -4 union -3/2 to infinity. Here -3/2 should not be included, since else it will become undefined. Similarly, for the second inequality, which is 3x plus 4 divided by 2x plus 3, that should be greater than or equal to 0. So here also we draw the number line. So one critical point is at -3/2, one is at -4/3. So if we take a value which is more than -4/3, that is 0, then it will be positive. So it is positive, negative, and positive. So therefore here the solution set will be x belongs to -infinity to -3/2 union -4/3 to infinity. So we have to take the intersection of these two sets. One is it is less than -3/2, and one is more than -4/3, and this one is less than -4, and one is more than -3/2. So it means the common part, the common region is this part and this part. So here 3/2 is not included, but here 4 is included, -4/3 is also included. So therefore the final solution set will be x belongs to -infinity to -4 union -4/3 to infinity, or we can write it as r minus -4 to -4/3. So so therefore alpha is -4 and beta is -4/3. Beta is -4/3. So therefore 12 alpha beta value we have to find. So 12 alpha beta, that is 12 into -4 into -4/3. So minus into minus is plus. So this will be 3 4s are 12. So 4 4 is 16, 16 4s are, okay. This is 12 alpha beta. It's 4/3 -4 and 4 the 64. So now -4/3 -3/2 to infinity, -3/2 to infinity, and this is 22 -4. For 4 is just 16, 16 4 is 64. 64 is coming. Okay. For the 64. Three x plus 4. This is minus 4 by 3. This is minus x minus 4. So this will be 64. So none of the option is correct. Okay. So then here it is told that f of x equals to minus a if x is more than minus a and less than or equal to 0, and it is x plus a if x is more than 0 and less than or equal to a. Where a is greater than 0, and g of x is a function which is equal to f of mod x minus mod of f of x minus mod of f of x by 2. Then the function g, which maps from minus a to minus a to a, that will be how much? Is it 1 1 and on 2, or that we have to find out? So now f of mod x, so mod x will be obviously from 0 to a only, always from 0 to a when x goes from minus a to a. So from x goes from minus a to a, it will be x plus a only. It will be equal to mod x plus a actually. So it means that when it is from minus a to a, it will be minus x plus a when x is from minus a to 0, and it is equal to x plus a if x is from 0 to a. And similarly mod of f of x, so that will be equal to a if x is from minus a to 0, and it will be equal to x plus a if x is from 0 to a. So therefore we can say, f of mod x minus f of x mod f of mod x minus mod of f of x, that will be equal to, so that by 2 that we have to find out. So that will be equal to minus x plus a minus a by 2. So this will be minus x by 2 when if x is from minus a to 0 and it will be equal to 0 x plus a minus x plus a when if x is from 0 to 0 to a. So for 0 to a, all values will be this only. So it is not 1 1, it is many to 1. And it is not onto also, since why f of minus a, that will come a by 2. So here, so for all negative values, it will go from 0 to a by 2. So therefore the range So actually this is g of x. So g of minus a, that is a by 2. Therefore the range of the function g, that is 0 to a by 2. So it is not minus a to a. So therefore here you can see that the codomain of the function g, it is not same as the range. Means the range is a subset. The range of the function g is a subset of the codomain of the function g. So therefore the function g is not onto, and it is not 1 1 also, and it is not 1 1. It is not 1 1 also. Since y, there, let's say if I find g of a by 2, that will be also equal to 0, and g of let's say a, that will be also 0. So it means that, but a by 2 and a are not same, so therefore it is not 1 1. So therefore g is neither 1 1 nor 1 2. So option a is the correct answer. Then here it is told, if the function f of x, that is equals to 1 by x power 2x, where x greater than 0, it attains the maximum value at x equal to 1 by e. So therefore the maximum value of f of x is equal to f of 1 by e. So therefore for all x not equal to 1 by e and x greater than 0, the value of the function f of x will be less than f of 1 by e. So now therefore if we take x equal to 1 by pi, at x equal to 1 by pi, f of the value of f of 1 by pi, that will be equal to 1 by 1 by pi into 2 by pi. So this will be pi power 2 by pi, which is obviously less than f of 1 by e. So now therefore f of 1 by e, which is the maximum value of the function, so that will be equal to 1 by 1 by e power 2 by e. So this is e power 2 by e. So therefore we can say that pi power 2 by pi, that will be obviously less than e power 2 by e. Now if you take power e pi, uh, power e pi on both sides, whole power e pi on both sides, so then we will get pi power 2e, that is less than e power 2 pi. So, and then if you take square root on both sides, square root, so power half, so then we will get as pi power e is less than e power pi. So e power pi is more than pi power e. So option D is the correct answer. Then here it is told the function f of x, that is equal to 1 by 7 minus sine 5x. Seven minus sine 5x. So now the range of the function we have to find. So now therefore we know that sine theta, its maximum value is 1 and minimum value is minus 1. So therefore sine 5x also will go from minus 1 to 1. Similarly, therefore minus sine 5x, that will also go from minus 1 to 1. Then if we add 7 on both sides, on all sides, then we will get that 7 minus sine 5x, that will go from 6 to 8. So therefore if you take the reciprocal, then 1 minus sine 5x, 1 by 7 minus 5x, 1 by 7 minus sine 5x. That will be greater than or equal to 1 by 8 and less than or equal to 1 by 6. So it will go from 1 by 8 to 1 by 6. So therefore the range of the function f, that will be from 1 by 8 to 1 by 6, closed interval 1 by 8 to 1 by 6. So option D is the correct answer. So actually here there was a mistake. This will be minus 1. So this will be 3x plus 2. So the points will be minus 2 by 3. So it will be from minus 2 by 3 to infinity. So this will be minus 2 by 3 and this will be minus 2 by 3. So alpha is minus 4 and beta should be minus 2 by 3. So this is minus 2 by 3. So this will be 4, 4, 16, 16 to the 32. So this will be 32. So option D is the correct answer here. Then here we have to, here in this function f of x equals to x square plus 2x minus 15 divided by x square minus 4x plus 9. X belongs to R. Here we have to find if it is 1 1 and onto or not. If it is 1 1 and onto, we have to find that. So here, if we factorize it, then we will get x minus 3 into x plus 5 divided by, this will be x minus 2 whole square plus 5. X belongs to R. Okay. So now here, therefore here you can see that f of 3, that is also 0, and f of minus 5, that is also 0. So therefore, so it is not 1 1 and so f is not 1 1 function. It is many to 1 function. Now whether it is onto or not, we have to find that. So now for x more than 3, it will be positive, and x less than minus 5 also it will be positive, and from minus 5 to 3 it will be negative. So therefore the minimum value of the function will come in between minus 5 and 3, somewhere in between minus 5 and 3. Therefore so the midpoint of minus 5 and 3, that is minus 5 plus 3 by 2, that is minus 1. Therefore f of minus 1, that will be minus 1 minus 3, and this will be minus 1 plus 5 divided by, this will be minus 1 minus 2 whole square plus 5. So this will be equal to minus 4 into 4 divided by, this will be 3 square, it is 9, 9 plus 5. So that is minus 16 by 14. to the 16. Okay. So now we have to find the maximum value and minimum value of this function. So when f x tends to infinity, then if we find limit f of x when x tends to infinity, so that will be limit x tends to infinity x square plus 2x minus 15 divided by x square minus 4x plus 9. So this will be equal to limit x tends to infinity. Then we can divide the numerator and denominator by x square. Then we'll get 1 plus 2 by x minus 15 by x square divided by 1 minus 4 by x plus 9 by x square. So this will be equal to 1 only. So when x tends to infinity, it is going towards 1. So it will have a maximum and a minimum value. When x tends to minus infinity also, it will tend to 1 only. So if we want to find the maximum value, so therefore f dash x, we have to find f dash x, that will be equal to x square minus 4x plus 9 into d by dx of the numerator, which is 2x plus 2, minus this will be x square plus 2x minus 15 into 2x minus 4 divided by x square minus 4x plus 9 whole square. So when at which points this is 0, that we have to find out. So this will be 2, we can cancel out. This will be x plus 1 into x square minus 4x plus 9 minus this will be x minus 2 into x square plus 2x minus 15, that is equal to 0. So then it will be x cube minus 5x 4x square plus 9x minus x plus x square minus 4x plus 9 minus this will be x cube minus 2x square minus 5x plus 2x square plus 4x minus 30, that is equal to 0. So this x cube will get cancelled. Then we will get, this will be minus 4x square, this will be plus 2x square and minus 2x square, that will also cancel. So this will be minus 3x square minus 4x plus 4x, that will cancel, plus 9x minus 4x, that is plus 9x minus 5x, that is plus 4x, and then this will be plus 9 minus 30, that is minus 21, is equal to 0. Or we can write 3x square minus 4x plus 21, that is equal to 0. So 3 into 21, that is 63. 63. So x will be equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a, 23. Now b square minus 4ac, that is negative, so it has no real roots. So it is not onto also, since it will have a maximum value and one minimum value also. So it will, so the range is a subset of R. The range of the function f is a subset of R. So therefore it is neither 1 1 nor onto. Option C is the correct answer. Then here it is told, let f and g map from R to R be defined as f of x equals to mod x minus 1 and g of x equals to e power x when x greater than or equal to 0, and it is x plus 1 when x is less than or equal to 0. Then the function f of g of x is what? Find it. So now f of g of x, here actually f of 2 if we find, then it will be 2 minus 3, that is minus 1 into 7 by 5, that is minus 7 by 5, that is minus 1.4. Since y at x equal to 2, this part will be minimum. And this part will be minimum at minus b by 2a, means at x equal to minus 1. Actually, we can write it as f of x, which is x square plus 2x minus 15 divided by x square minus 4x plus 9. This can be written as x square minus 4x plus 9 plus 6x and minus 24 divided by x square minus 4x plus 9. So this will be 1 minus 1 plus 6 into x minus 4 divided by x square minus 4x plus 9. So therefore, f of x is minimum at when this part will be this part is 5. So therefore, f dash x, if you find f dash x will be 0 plus 6 into x square minus 4x plus 9 into 1 minus x minus 4 into 2x minus 4 divided by x square minus 4x plus 9 whole square. So this part will be 0, then it will be x square minus 4x plus 9 minus 2x square minus 2x square minus 4x minus 8x plus 16, that is equal to 0. So this will be x square minus 4x plus 9 minus 2x square. This will be plus 12x minus 16, that is equal to 0. So this will be minus x square then plus 8x minus 7, that is equal to 0. So I can say x square minus 8x plus 7 equal to 0. So x minus 1 into x minus 7 equal to 0. So therefore at x equal to 1 and 7, f dash x will be 0. At x equal to 1 and 7, f dash x will be equal to 0. So therefore now f of 1 that will be equal to of 1, that will be 1 plus 6 into minus 3 divided by 1 minus 4 minus 3 divided by 1 minus 4 plus 9. So this will be equal to 1 minus 18 divided by 9 minus 4, that is 5. Sorry, 10 minus 4, that is 6. So 6 3 is 18, so that is minus 2. So therefore the minimum value of this function f is minus 2, and f of 7 will be a maximum. F of 7, that will be 1 plus 7 minus 4, that 1 plus 6 into 7 minus 4, that is 3, divided by 7 square 49 minus 4 sevens are 28 plus 9. So this will be 1 plus 18 divided by, so it will be 58 minus 28, that is 30. So this is 3 10, so 30 3 6 18. So this is 1.6. So therefore this is the maximum value of this function f. Therefore the range of this function f, that is nothing but from minus 2 to 1.6. So which is obviously a subset of the set of real numbers R. So hence the function f is not onto. So f is not onto. So it is neither 1 1 nor onto. Then here it is told that to find f of g of x. So f of g of x will be equal to also mod of g of x minus 1, which will be equal to g of x minus 1 if g of x is greater than 1, and it will be equal to 1 minus g of x if g of x is less than 1. Okay. So now g of x will be greater than 1 when x is more than 0, then g of x is greater than or equal to 1. But when g of x is less than or equal to 0, then it is x plus 1, so it will be obviously less than 1 if g of x is less than 0. So it will be equal to e power x minus 1 if x is greater than or equal to 0, and it will be 1 minus x minus 1, so that is minus x if x is less than 0. So this is f of g of x. Now if we draw the graph, then x is less than 0, then it is minus x, it is like this, and e power x minus 1, so the graph will be like this. This is e power x minus 1 and this is minus x. So it means, as you can see, that therefore the range of the function f is 0 to infinity. So it is obviously a subset of the set of real numbers R, subset of R. So it means range is not same as the co-domain, where since here it is told f and g are, it maps from R to R. So R is the co-domain, but here range is a subset of the co-domain of the function f of g. So therefore the function f of g is not onto. It is not onto. And also we can see that if we draw a horizontal line which is parallel to the x-axis, it will intersect at 2 points on the graph. So it means here it is not 1 1, since the same output will come for two different inputs. Okay. Suppose if you take f of 2, suppose if you take yeah, f of, for example, suppose if you take f of minus log 2 base e, so that will be log 2 base e. No, suppose if you take f of minus 2, suppose if you take f of minus 2, that will be minus of minus 2, that will be equal to 2. And also if you take f of ln2, f of ln2, it means f of log 2 base e, so that will be equal to e power log 2 base e minus 1, or we can take like ln3, suppose ln3, f of ln3, so it is log base e3, so this will be also 3 minus 1, that is also 2. So it means that here the output is same but the input is not same, so therefore f is not, so it means that f of g actually, sorry, this will be f of g. So f of g is not 1 1 also. So f of g is neither 1 1 nor on 2. So option A is the correct answer. Then here it is told, let A be the set 1 3 7 9 11, and B is the set 2 4 7 5 7 8 8 10 11 8 10 12. Now therefore then the total number of 1 1 maps f which maps from A to B, such that f of 1 plus f of 3, that is equal to 14 is. So now therefore f of 1, if I tell f of 1 that is equal to 2, and f of 3 is suppose 12, or if I tell f of 1 is 12 and f of 3 is 2, then I can say that f of 1 plus f of 3 will be 14, and we have to form 1 to 1 maps. Now it means actually in the function f will have some ordered pairs like this 1 comma 2 3 comma 12. Since f of 3 should be 12, then it should contain 15 elements, should contain yeah, it should contain actually 1 2 3 5 5 into 4 plus 3 n of b, that is 7. The number of elements in A, that is 5, number of elements in B, that is 7. So 5 7 is 35. So it should contain 35 elements. Now 35 elements. No, sorry. 1 to 1 maps. So it should contain actually 5 ordered pairs. 5 ordered pairs. Since why 5 elements in A should map with 5 different elements in B. So now these, for these remaining 3 elements, that is 1 No, that is okay. F of 1 and 3. 1 and 3 is over. So 7, 9, and 11. So out of these three elements, they have got five options. They have got five options to choose from. So out of these three elements, the first element has got five options, the second element will have four options, and the third element will have three options. And since there are two choices for f of 1 plus f of 3, so that into 2. So for this case 1, where f of 1 is 2 and f of 3 is 12, and or f of 1 is 12 and f of 3 is 2, here we have these many 1-to-1 maps. The number of 1-1 maps will be 2 into 5 into 4 into 3, that is 12 tens 120. And then for the case 2 also, for the case 2 I can have, let's say f of 1 is 4. Since here we have 4 and 10 also, 4 plus 10 is also 14, and 2 plus 12 is also 14. 7 plus 7 we can't do, since why it is 1-to-1 maps. It is not many to one maps. Okay. So if f of 1 is 4 and f of, sorry, f of 3 is 10, or I can have f of 1 is 10 and f of 3 is 4. And here also we have got three elements, which are 7, 9, and 11 in the set A. It has got 1 and 3 also. So for these three elements, here also we have got uh, remaining five options. So the first one will have five options. So first one will have five choices. Second one will have four choices. Third one will have three choices. So here also the number of maps in case 2, number of maps that can be found in case 2, that will be 2 into 5 into 4 into 3, that is was a 10, 120. So therefore the total number of 1-1 maps, the total number of 1-1 maps that can be formed from these two sets A and B, that will be equal to 120 plus 120, that is equal to 240. So option C is the correct answer. Then here it is told, if the domain of the function f of x, that is equal to root over x square minus 25 divided by 4 minus x square plus log base 10 x square plus 2x minus 15 is minus infinity comma alpha union beta comma infinity, then alpha square plus beta cube, that is equal to how much? Okay, so now okay, so now here as we have to find the domain of the function f, domain of f. This is the domain of the function f. Okay. So now 4 minus x square, that should not be equal to 0. So x square should not be equal to 4. So it means x should not be equal to plus or minus 2. And also x square minus 25, that should be greater than or equal to 0. So it means that x mod x should be more than or equal to 5. So it means that x should belong to from minus infinity to minus 5 union 5 to infinity, but except minus 2 and 2. Okay. And here also this x square plus 2x minus 15, that should be greater than 0. Therefore, we can say x minus 3 into x plus 5, that should be greater than 0. So it means that x should belong to This is 3, this is -5. So more than 3, that will be positive. Less than -5, that is also positive. But here it will be negative from -5 to 3. So x belongs to -infinity to -5 union 3 to infinity. Union 3 to infinity. So we have to take the intersection of these two. Since why this AND function should be used. AND function is used. So we have to take the intersection of these three sets. We have to take the intersection. So therefore x will belong to -infinity to -5 union 5 to infinity. Since why here it is from 3 to infinity, this is from 5 to infinity. So this one is the intersection part. And here also -infinity to -5, this is also the intersection part. So -infinity to -5 union 5 to infinity. So therefore alpha is 5. Alpha is actually -5 and beta is 5. So therefore we have to find alpha square plus beta cube. So that will be 5 -5 square plus 5 cube. So this will be 25 plus 125. So that is equal to 150. 150. So option D is the correct answer. Then here it is told that f is a function which maps from R to R and g is a function which maps from R to R. Be defined as f of x equals to log x base e when x is greater than 0, and it is e power minus x when x is less than or equal to 0, and g of x is equal to x when x is more than or equal to 0, and it is e power x when x is less than 0. Then g of f, it maps from R to R. So we have to find if the function g of f is 1 1 or onto or not. So now therefore g of f of x, that is this, f of x is this. So now f of x yeah, so here g of f of x, that will be g of f of x, that is equal to f of x when x is greater, when f of x is more than or equal to 0, and it is e power f of x when f of x is less than 0. So this will be equal to, so f of x when f of x is more than 0. So for x, so it will be e power minus x when x is less than or equal to 0. F of x, okay. Then this will be, since f of x is greater than 0 here, and also it will be log base ex only when x is more than 1. That will be e, and it will be e power f of x, e power log x base e power log base e when x is from 0 to 1, or x is from 0 to 1. Since why this will be negative, then f of x will be negative in that case. So therefore the function g of f of x, that is equal to, actually there will be e power minus x when x is less than or equal to 0, and from x from 0 to 1 this will be 0 to 1. X is more than 1, that is positive. Yeah, this will be, this equal to sign will come here. Okay, when okay, this will be x, since y e power log x base e, this will be x only, and then this will be equal to log x base e, log x base e when x is more than or equal to 1. So if we draw the graph of this function g of f of x, then this will be e power minus x when x is less than or equal to 0. It will be like this, is e power minus x, and it will be from 0 to 1, it will be x, it will be like this. At x equal to 0, it will be 1, this also will be 1. So these two points will be in the same line. And then log 1, that is 0. So it will again start from here. Log x graph, that is like this. So here we can see that therefore the range of the function g of f of x. So it is the graph of g of f of x actually. So range of the function g of x is from 0 to infinity, which is a subset of R. So here it is told g of f maps from R to R. So the codomain is R. So range is from 0 to infinity, which is a subset of R. So therefore g of f is not onto. It's not an onto function. And also here we can see that at various points is coming, the value is coming same. Let's say for example f of 0, that is e power minus 0, that is e power 0, that is 1. And also if we take f of e, that will be also log of e base e, that will be also 1. So 0 and e, they are not same, but the input is not same, but the output is coming same. So therefore the g of f is not 1 function. So therefore the function g of f is neither 1 nor onto. Neither 1 nor onto. So option B is the correct answer. Then here it has been told that g of x is f of x, f of x, which will be equal to, so it will be f of x is given as 4x plus 3 by 6x minus 4. So therefore f of x, it means in place of x I should put f of x. So it will be 4 f of x plus 3 by 6 f of x minus 4. Now f of x is 4x plus 3 by 6x minus 4 plus 3 divided by 6 into 4x plus 3 by 6x minus 4 minus 4. So now therefore g of x, that will be equal to, this will be 4 4 is 16, 16x plus 4 is 12, minus 3 6 is 18 plus 3 4 is 12 divided by 6x minus 4 divided by, this will be 6 4 is 24x plus 3 6 is 18 minus 4 6 is 24x plus 16 divided by 6x minus 4. So these two will get cancelled, and then we will get minus 2x plus 24 divided by, this will be, this will cancel, so this will be, sorry, will be 4 is 12. This is plus actually, so this is plus 18x minus 12. So this will be 34, 34x, 12 and 12 and cancel, 34x divided by 34. So that will be equal to x. So g of x is x. And here it is told that g maps from r minus 2 by 3 to r minus 2 by 3. So now therefore g of x that is equal to x. So therefore g of x that will be equal to g of x again, which is equal to x. So if we apply this g any number of times, that will come x only. So therefore g of x that will be also equal to x. So therefore g of 4 that will be also equal to 4. And 4 is inside the domain of G. So therefore G of G also has 4 in its uh, domain also and in its co-domain also. So therefore the answer is 4. Option D is the correct answer. Then here it is told that if the domain of the function f of x that is equal to log base e 2x plus 3 divided by 4x square plus x minus 3 plus cos inverse of 2x minus 1 by x plus 2 is alpha to beta, then the value of 5 beta minus 4 alpha that is equal to how much? 5 beta minus 4 alpha that is equal to how much? So therefore we have to find the, so this is the domain of the function f, domain of the function f. So therefore to find the domain here, 2x plus 3 divided by 4x square plus x minus 3 that should be greater than 0. And also 2x minus 1 by x plus 2 that should be going from minus 1 to 1. So therefore from here we can say that this will be 2x plus 3 and 4 3s are 12. 12, so this will be 4x square plus 4x minus 3x minus 3 should be greater than 0, and we can say 2x minus 1 by x plus 2 minus 1 that should be less than or equal to 0, and also 2x plus 2x minus 1 by x plus 2 plus 1 that should be greater than or equal to 0. So then we have to take the intersection of all these three sets, since why here AND function is used. Now this will be 2x plus 3 divided by this will be 4x into x plus 1. So this will be actually 2x plus 3 divided by 4x minus 3 into x plus 1. That is greater than 0. And here we can say this will be 2x minus 1 minus x minus 2 divided by x plus 2 that should be less than or equal to 0. So therefore it means we can say one is 2x plus 3 divided by 4x minus 3 into x plus 1 that should be greater than 0, and this will be x minus 3 by x plus 2 that should be greater than or equal to 0. No, that should be less than or equal to 0. And also this 2x minus 1 plus x plus 2 divided by x plus 2 that should be greater than or equal to 0. So therefore from here you can say this will be 3x plus 1 divided by x plus 2 that should be greater than or equal to 0. So now from this the solution set will be This is minus 3 by 2 is here, minus 1 is here, and 3 by 4 that is here. So if you take more than 3 by 4, this will become a positive, obviously. So this is negative, this is positive, this is negative. Positive, this is negative. So this will, so therefore here the solution set is coming x belongs to um, x belongs to minus 3 by 2 to minus 1 union 3 by 4 to infinity. And from here the solution set we will get, that is, this is minus 2 here, this is 3. So if we take more than 3, this will be positive, negative, and positive. So therefore we will take here x belongs to uh, minus 2 to 3. And here we will get the solution set will be, this is minus 2, this is minus 1 by 3. So if we take more than minus 1 by 3, let's say if we take 0, this will be positive, negative, and positive. So therefore here the solution set will be minus infinity to minus 2 union minus 1 by 3 to infinity. Now we have to take the intersection of all these sets. So therefore one is, this is minus 3 by 2, this is minus 2, this is minus 1. Okay, this is minus 1 by 3. Then we have, this is 3 by 4. Minus 2, and this is 3. So one solution set is from, one solution set, this is from minus 3 to minus, minus 3 by 2 to minus 1, and 3 by 4 to infinity. So this is from minus infinity to infinity. So, okay. So, and this is from minus 2 to 3. Minus 2 to 3, this part. And this will be minus infinity to minus 2. Minus infinity to minus 2. And union minus 1 by 3 to infinity. So only this part is coming as common. This part is common. So therefore, x belongs to 3 by 4 to 3. So which is told as alpha to beta. So therefore, alpha is 3 by 4 and beta is equal to 3. Therefore, now, therefore, you have to find 5 beta minus 4 alpha. 5 beta minus 4 alpha. So 5 into 3 minus 4 into 3 by 4. So this will be 5 3 are 15. 15 minus 3, that is equal to 12. So 12. So option B is the correct answer. Then here it is told, find the domain of the function f of x that is equal to, okay, cos inverse of 2 minus mod x by 4 plus bracket of log 3 minus x base e power minus 1. So that is, so therefore it is told that the domain of the function f, that is given as minus alpha to beta minus gamma. Then alpha plus beta plus gamma is equal to how much? Okay. So now therefore this 2 minus mod x by 4, that should be from minus 1 to 1. So therefore we can say 2 minus mod x, that is, that should be from minus 4 to 4. Now if we subtract 2 from both sides, then we will get minus 6 less than or equal to minus mod x less than 2. So therefore mod x should be more than minus 2 and less than 6, less than or equal to 6. So therefore mod x should be less than or equal to 6. since mod x will be obviously always more than 0 only, more than or equal to 0 only always. So therefore x should belong to minus 6 to 6, and we should take the intersection with this set, that is 3 minus x. That should not be, that is, this is coming, this will be actually 1 by log base e 3 minus x. So obviously 3 minus 6, that should not be equal to 1, since y log base e 1, that is equal to 0. So 1 by 0 will be undefined. 1 by 0 will be undefined. So 3 minus 6, that should not be equal to 1. So x should not be equal to 3 minus 1, that is 2. X should not be equal to 2. So therefore here also we should, this intersection, so we should take, okay. So then, and 3 minus x, that should be greater than 0 also. It means x should be more than, x should be less than 3. It should be less than 3. So therefore we have to take the intersection of all these three sets. So one is less than 3, this is 3, this is minus 6, this is 2 here, this is 6. So one is from minus 6 to 6, and one is not equal to 2, and this is less than 3. So only this part is coming as common except 2. So therefore the domain of f is x should belong to minus 6 to 3 minus 2. So therefore we can say that alpha is nothing but 6. Alpha is 6, beta is 3, and gamma is 2. So therefore alpha plus beta plus gamma, that will be equal to 6 plus 3 plus 2, that is equal to 11. So option A is the correct answer.